Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put myself into the camera and I don't see myself. Swear I be seeing more and more. Even though things are supposed to get better, it just gets worse. It's like, man, do I gotta come all the way out just to get myself in here? Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I don't see it. What the hell? But I do see that. Where is my camera? I don't get it. I need my camera because the whole purpose of this live is to put y'all on to what it is I got going here. You know what I mean? So let me see. So let me try this. Be right back here. Let me see what happens. All right, all right. For anybody that's still here, does not matter. I had to get the camera back in line because I got some technical difficulties. But as you can see, it is very beautiful out here in the Pacific Northwest, and we are doing some things that I'm very, very happy to be a part of because this is something I have been thinking about for a long time, getting myself into because as many of you know, I am in the transportation business, on top of everything else that I do because let's just face it, at the end of the day, a man got to get up and go to work to make this thing come together. You have to put in the work to make the stream work. I'm more than just what a YouTuber because to me, I got to make sure the bills is paid before I get up in there because let's just face it, not everybody got 100,000 subscribers and whatnot, and I'm just networking on this joint. But, to be known, that's what it's all about. Make sure you have your stuff together before you start talking about YouTubing and, you know, feeling like you're doing something because you got 10,000 subs. That ain't it. That don't put it together. So, right now, what I've started is another endeavor, like I said. I've been talking about doing it, and I ran across a situation that afforded for me to do something that I've been waiting to do for a long time. So I'm just waiting for some people to come into the house right quick. So I'm going to run some stuff right quick on you, and hopefully some people come in that won't have to repeat myself, and they don't miss out on what we're doing over here. You feel me? So, 1 second. Oh, I see where we at. I see where we at. Okay, here we go. This is your guy Home Team. Welcome to Home Team Network Live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep up with all of the reactions to the Sion and other Northwest events here in our area, okay? Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can keep up to speed when we do these videos and we drop. Home Team Network Live. Yeah, outside of the studio down here in beautiful Soto District, you know, enjoying the day, a lovely day. We have at least we're getting close to 60 something degrees. You ready to start hitting the 70s. Over here in Seattle, that's prime time. That's definitely prime time. So, yeah. Anyway, That was just a little flashback. You know, that season is coming. That time of the year is coming. And we just got to be focused on what do we do to be able to, take advantage of the atmosphere that's been built. Seattle's becoming more and more of a winning tradition of sports teams. You know what I'm saying? Our WNBA girls have won more than one championship. The Seahawks got their championship. A lot of things happening down there, along with, obviously the Mariners trying to be competitive every year, you know, and whatnot. So I decided, let me step my game up a little bit. You dig? What's up, Medicaid? I appreciate it. Trying to get some people up in the building first. But I'm ready to just go on ahead and get this over with because it is Friday and I know everybody else is trying to do their thing. As you can see, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? So, what I'm here to talk about is my investment I just made. And I'm going to switch my cameras around so we can see it. If it'll allow me to, because I don't know, it's some weirdo stuff. Maybe it's because I'm in portrait mode. Maybe that's exactly what it is. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay, I got you listening, rolling up. Can you tell me, medicated? Am I on what we was talking about on ADs? Am I in the hell is that called already? I already forgot. That's what I was shooting for. But I still doing it in portrait so I could be. What's up? Hey, aggressive. Am I showing up at all in the feed that you was on earlier? Because that's what I'm shooting for here. Essentially, while I roll out what it is I'm doing. Okay, hold on. Let me get this off. Let me get this off. I got a video going and some more shit. What the hell? Okay, y'all. Let me see where we at with it. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't know if y'all could still hear me, but this week I was able to make an investment on something I had been wanting to do for a while. I'm looking at getting myself back into transportation on a higher level, and I invested in this piece of work right here. I got a hell of a deal, hell of a steal, and I'm going to be transporting people to and fro to see how games and whatnot. And this is what the vehicle looks like that I was able to acquire. Now, mind you, this is the pre-look, and I wanted everybody to see the pre-look, okay? Because you're truly about to put some work in. See what I'm saying? So y'all getting a good look at what it looks like beforehand, and it's only gonna be a couple months, and you'll see the final look. I'm gonna be vlogging it all the way through, so you can see the kind of work we putting in. Right? So right now, whoever was the cut monster was, he is getting some free advertising wherever he's at. I got this from an old school family friend of mine, and he was like, "Yeah, I needed you to come get this." It had been there for a while, and as you can see, the boss has already got comfortable. He is the boss. What's up? What's up, Dubs? So we got W in the building, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, as you can see, it's already, you know, put together. It's already emptied out, and it's already ready to go. I'm going to put some on top here. I want you guys to see some of the stuff that I got to work with, and just to make it where it's plushed out. Obviously, the idea is to make the customer comfortable on the way to the game. Because let's face it, when they get to the game, the majority of the time they're drinking and getting really, really pumped up for these games up here, right? That's Seattle. That's what we do. But I'm gonna make it so they don't have to worry about getting DUIs and all that. I'm gonna get them to and from safely to their vehicles, or even to their final destinations, which should be home. And of course, I'm gonna be charging a service fee for it. So this is what it's starting up. This is the starting of it right here. Acquisition of transport van. I'm gonna put furniture in here instead of, transport seats and whatnot. Make it look like something. I love doing this type of stuff. Yeah, thank you, Aggressive. Shout out to Aggressive. I was down, I was down to $80 to close the deal on this band, y'all. I was hitting everybody up. Aggressive shot me something. People shot me something. I only reached out to Aggressive in our network. He shot me down. They run these down to my avenue to the train station. Man, I'm trying to tell you, well, fortunately, medicated up here, these people here are they're going to events in the first place. They're going to the Seahawks game, right? So the accommodation being as such is, look, we're trying to get you to and from the Seahawks game. You ain't got to worry about your parking no more and all that. We're gonna put them in zones, and we're gonna come pick you guys up, right? And when I mean I mean me and Dubs. Dubs is always gonna be here. So we're gonna come pick you up, make sure everything's cool, and that it's gonna be a nice environment, nice ride, and you're not gonna have to worry about nothing. You feel me? And from there, obviously it's all about how you enjoy your game and that, and for me to be there in place when you come out, when you're ready to go. So I'm gonna put up the code readers and stuff, an app. I'm going to develop an app for it so that people can be in communication with me the whole time that I'm there, right? And from there, they'll be able to make sure that when the game is over or when they're talking about leaving, I will be ready to take them and pick them up. It's all about accommodations. And the more you accommodate here in Seattle, medicated, the more they tip. Now, me, I'm just looking at it like, hey, man, if I make 100, 200 every event, going each way, I feel pretty good about that, riding 10, 15 people. I mean, I'm doing all right, right? So I'm just doing the math, like 100, 200 every event. And the goal being is I want to do multiple events because they got the Mariners right next to the Seahawks, and they play almost every day, right? At least the baseball team, they be having 100-something games a season. So I'm like, okay, that's me going up and down the street 100, at least 100 times a year. That's one third of the year. So I'm working, right? Investment, right? Get that money. So I'm like, if I can turn a buck on it, which I will, because I do know the routes. I know all that stuff just from doing all my deliveries. I'm stepping my game up to the next mode. But obviously, I got some work to do with the appearance of the band. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a quick rendering of what I got so far. It's just a rendering, mind you. So just hold on. See if I can pull those up right quick. I think I even had to change my whole brand because I went over to Hometeam Network brand. I gotta go back to Netstarz brand. Okay. So let me get my big fat face off of here. Okay. So as you can see, my wallpaper is going to be intact. But here are some of the things I've come up with so far. As far as the outer appearance of the vehicle, okay, this was one of the renditions I came up with. Now, it's not permanent, but I'm just, toying around with some renditions of how to make the van, more sport worthy. Name of the company is going to be Seattle Sports Shuttle. Okay. Oh, Big Black said, Rochelle watching you and yay. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? That minivan that he never got fixed. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I make moves over here. You feel me? I don't get stuck in. I don't get stuck on Chuck. You know what I mean? I be always in the means of upgrading and trying to make some financial, elevation. Feel me? So yeah, whatever they own, they better take some notes because I'm about to show y'all. This is the rendition of the vehicle that I'm about to put together. In other words, the wrap. Some of the wraps. I'm going to change it up a little bit, but this is the after what I'm shooting for. Appreciate that. Rochelle, not real. We already know AD. We know exactly who's watching. Our number one fan, the number one man fan. You know, and it is what it is. So I'm like, hey man, keep watching me. Watch me work. You know what I'm saying? While you sitting in a doggone project unit in the projects, hating the game. Hating the game. And I'm making moves. I'm getting ready for the upcoming season. You feel me? That's where we at with it. Of course, like I said, the inside is gonna be very plush. I'm gonna lay it out. I'm gonna put the leather furniture up in there, all of that. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be entertaining. I don't know who's gonna be with me up in this car when it's all said and done. Give me 1 second, y'all. But I do know this. I'm gonna make some money. See if I can turn my camera around. Give me 1 second, y'all. I always get lost when I'm on my phone, AD. Here we go. So that's that one. So go back to the front. That was weird. Heck of weird. What is that? What is that? I'm telling you, man, these phones and these apps, they be clicking like they need to be. Hold on. Okay, here's the front. So I just turned around like this right now. So yeah, I just see myself, improving what it is that I'm trying to do, bring a service to the area, maybe make a little bit of money while I'm at it. I'm gonna put some big screens in there, obviously, a bunch of screens all over the place, and making like a rolling sports bar almost. And of course, as you guys know, one of the big aspects around there, and what's all around the stadiums is everybody has, the dispensaries and people, I'm allowed that to happen. Y'all can smoke in here and, do things comfortably, and don't worry about, being messed with by law enforcement. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I'm your perfect driver for your events. You want to get home safely. You want to make sure that you're at the event because the majority of the people, they have to park a ways away from the events and park their cars and then, walk all the way to the event. Well, that's all over with. Then on top of parking their cars, they got to pay like $25. So we're about to kill all that with one bird, right? One stone. I just charge them $25 and pick you up from your vehicle, wherever that is. Or if we want to do something even more inclusive, if you have a group that's coming from your house, I'll pick you up from your house or your business or wherever it is that you guys are launching from and bring you down to the stadium and then pick you up afterwards. And you could just party your ass off all the way there and back. No worries, because I'm going to be the sober guy driving you. It's all good. So Other than that, looking at insurance and whatever else comes with it, you know what I got to do to do that. But it's the process I'm building on, and we're gonna get it together. Yeah, something most definitely is wrong with with my camera shot. I don't know what it is. There I am. I guess I am showing up. So there I go right there. Um, but yeah, see, we catch up some of these comments. Hey, big boy, right? Put the PS5 up in here. I'm gonna do all that. Trust and believe I'm gonna do all that. Exactly. The good money was be with the front door services because people are looking at it like this. You know what? Uh, I don't really want to drive to the game. I want to kind of get lit to go to the game. And if I can do this legitly without, I'm going to pay $25 in gas, 25, yeah, up to $25 in gas, another 15, 20, 25 in parking. I'm saying, why don't I just give this guy this money and I can handle all of this shit legally. That's where I'm at with it. Big Black said, Net, I need some Julio Rodriguez. Oh, I feel you, cars. I'll look around for you, man. Hit me up on my IG, okay? Hit me up on my IG and keep me up to post on that. Yeah, Netstarz shuttle transport. Now, what I am going to call it though is Medicaid. I'm going to call it, like I said, I'm going to stick with a Seattle Sports Shuttle. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm going to be obviously gearing my business to and make it more, obviously eye candy is for people that are interested in doing it this way. Of course, I'm gonna have the music pumping out. Whatever they want to listen to. I'm gonna, be rolling whether I want to do it off Apple Music. I'm gonna have Apple TVs up in here and stuff like that. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna take you guys through a step-by-step process. You guys will see my growth on this. All right. That's one of the things I'm gonna be vlogging on and doing my thing. And of course, Big Boy is so entrepreneurial. I like fucking with you, man. I am going to at the end of it because I've already got a couple of guys, a couple of partners. Is like, hey, man, you onto a good idea because they're not doing that down here. People don't think like like okay, let's get it. Let's get the Seahawks shuttle down there. Over here they got a term that they've coined, the 12th man. Well, I wanted to first call this the 12th van, right? And then, the transport to the game, the 12th van with the 12th fan, right? And just do it. There's so many things that I already know I can spin off on and make it jump, right? So that's what I'm on it. Appreciate that, aggressive. Yeah. And you're right, Black. They're gonna have to bring back the NBA franchise to the town. They were this close when they was getting ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Liberty had to stick his head in and said they'd allowed us. Well, we gonna find out. We might be booing this year because we're doing so much rebuilding from the top to the bottom. A new coach, just so much stuff going on with the Seahawks, man. It's a bad time right now, but with new things come change and maybe some will pop up, straight up. The loudest and the proudest. That's a title that goes around every year. Somebody else grabs that title. We had it for a long time over here, in Seahawks Stadium. Just imagine if we was in an enclosed stadium, how loud it would be. Oh my God. When I went down to Vegas and I went and watched the Huskies, right? I went down to Vegas, I went to the Huskies inside of there. It was bananas. I'm like, man, it's crazy how many times we got penalties of them jumping off sides. It was all about crowds, and that's what I can tell you right now for a fact. Seattle's energy is up there. But I know about Kansas City. There ain't no fucking joke, Liberty. Let me see. Big Black said, yeah, Gino, don't write him off yet. No. See, because, as soon as he got in a little bit of trouble, right, they started clamoring to bring the backup in. It's like, come on with all that, man. Gino did so much the year before. It's like, give him a shot, give him a chance to get something up under his feet. And then he's had a different offensive coordinator for almost every year. It's like, come on, man. Big boy, you 3 steps ahead, but I'm right there with you. definitely I'm gonna get an app that shows the location, the zone that I'll be picking up people. Obviously, the closer you are in the zone, the less you'll be charged to get to the stadium. But yes, that's the most important thing, to get the app going. That's under development. So everything I'm hoping to launch at the same time. Obviously, you want the app to be ready as soon as your vehicle is ready, okay? And I'm definitely on top of that. How you doing, 1-2 Freddie? Appreciate you pulling up. Yep. Big Black said, you got my defensive coordinator as your head coach, Ned. Oh, shit. So check this out. If you can, Big Black, when I get back into my other channel, which is Hometeam Network, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to be able to hit you up sometime, man, and you can give me some insight as we go along, as the season gets closer. That would be nice, bro. I would really appreciate that. And you know my IG, right? Yeah, Gino don't quit, man. He's definitely not a quitter. I mean, look at what happened with them, man. We were into playoffs the year before, the year that Wilson left to go to Denver. He's not even in Denver no more. They're trying to call him a super backup right now. Gino's a starter, right? It's just crazy how the game goes, man. Let's see what Medicaid said. You could have spent that $5 on a scooter, but you think it's smart. Come on, man. Who gets a scooter? Come on, man. You got to get some bounce back. Whenever you spend some money out here, you got to invest your stuff. Don't get out there and say, oh, yeah, maybe it's time for me to do me. It's never time for me to do me, because I got little ones. I'm always thinking, what they say, you know, money that can be passed on to my children, generational wealth. I'm always thinking like that, because I got 4 grandsons. You know what I mean? And I don't want them to have to go through what I went through to get to this point. You feel me? And I got 3 beautiful granddaughters. But I can already tell you, somebody gonna marry them and take care of them, because they're beautiful and they're smart, they're intelligent, they're 2 of them's in college, they're doing the things. The other one's on her way. It's like, come on, it's making it. Blessings are all around me, and I'm just gonna, whoever needs help, I'm gonna be there for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave something behind. This is another one I wanted to run past y'all too. I'm gonna put up some sound board stuff in here, obviously, and some sound stuff. I'm gonna be doing some vlogging up out of here too, man. When I take my artists on tour, I'm gonna be taking them on tour, and I'm gonna doing some vlogging out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call we was gonna call it jump on the bus tour, right? Because the winner, whoever wins these battles for each location that we go to, is going to jump off, and the other one got to jump off. Whoever wins the battle, they got to jump off. And that week's content will be based on that artist, and the stuff that they doing or the stuff that they not doing. It's a whole bunch of stuff. And I got already a pilot set up for that. Excuse me, I got a pilot already set up for that. Okay, a pilot for the first episode. So I've been had it rolled out, but the only thing obviously missing was the bus. Gotta have the bus to do the jump off the bus tour. Appreciate that, big boy. He said, I know you got the business smarts, brother. Just dropping. Come on, man. I'm open to hear any of that, any of what you got to say, big boy, because you exactly the same way. You, Big Black, all you guys are, just business oriented. That's why I like it here, man. I love it here. Big Black said, yeah, I would love it with both birds. Appreciate it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Seahawks and the Ravens. Oh my God. Woo. Tell you, man, this is a lot of, the Ravens they got so much history, man. And they just stay tough, and they still got Jackson. They still doing their thing, man. Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen, man. And we just gotta be ready, man. We just gotta be ready, man. So I just wanted to share with y'all, man, right quick, some of the stuff that I got going on was probably going to be keeping me real busy, as you can see. But ultimately, the goal is to do some content out of here. I'm not going to just be transporting. I'm going to be doing some content about this joint, doing some streaming, pulling up, doing interviews. And of course, I still have my guys. We got we got a thing going on this week, this month. Matter of fact, for the next 6 months solidly, we are pushing Seattle Music is Real platform. And I'm telling you, it's so much going on just with that. We're doing live events all the way around the Northwest. So I'm going to be pulling up in this, helping it go. You dig? Helping it go. Let me see where that's at. Here it is. Yep, helping that go. So every time I pull up, not only am I going to be streaming the event, but we'll be pulling the artists inside of here. And it's obviously going to be a mobile studio pull up. And it's always going to be work coming up out of here. Mobile studio pull up and interviewing the artists and whatnot, along to go with everything else that's going on. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to stay busy. To stay busy, keep it going, help the movement keep being real. Seattle Music is real. We're partners. We're doing a thing. You see my logo at the bottom of everything. I stream all of the events. So most definitely, y'all be every time I get on live, especially when I'm on my cell phone, all of a sudden I get all these random scam calls and whatnot. You know who that is. He's over there hating. No, he always says he's getting hit by YouTube and all that. That ain't what happens over here. I get these random ass calls because it's my business phone. I'm streaming off my business phone. So here he goes. Just hating in the word. Hating in the cut, Big Black. You feel me? But I love it. Keep hating, man. Oh yeah, right here, this roof part. I'm about to put these logos and stuff up here, LEDs and all that. Telling you, man. And anybody's ideas to help me chime in will be accepted. I am definitely open to any ideas, man. So, with that being said, y'all, Netstarz is gonna get up out of here. Probably AD will be coming on this evening. Gonna get ourselves ready for that. And man, I'm planning. I'm planning. I got one event coming with my artist. I'm gonna call it. He does tattoos. We're gonna do episodes in here. It's called Tats, Raps, and Speed Traps. Cause we're gonna be on the road with this shit. And definitely getting this music up out here. But I appreciate y'all pulling up. Hey D, I don't know if I went vertical or not, man. I was hoping you could help me out with that. Appreciate you, big boy. Appreciate you guys for pulling up, Big Black. All you guys chiming in, man. Most definitely, man. It's good to feel the appreciation and the motivation, man. We all need it, man. Straight up, man. So with that being said, man, Net is gonna pull up out of here, and I want keep it positive. So I'm just gonna put on my theme shit. All right, all right. Now have a good weekend too, y'all. Exactly. I had wait. That's what he is all about. I mean, that's been my guy for over. He's been my artist for like 15 years, right? And he does tattoo. That's his whole game. That's his whole game. So he's been calling himself Tats and Raps, and I've done the episodes. You guys have seen it, but now this is the tour that's come up: Tats, Raps, and Speed Traps. Because we're gonna be avoiding them. We're gonna have to avoid them in this joint. Uh huh. But that's it, y'all. I will check with you later. Have a good weekend.